Hello and welcome along. In this mod spotlight video, we are going to be taking a look at the Renault 9034 by Team SLV. This is released as part of the Giant Mod Competition 2017. It is probably best described as basic, I think. It's in-game. It's got some very flat textures. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks more like a model than it does a tractor. It looks very dark, the windows as well. I don't know if that's normal for this type of tractor. Actually, if it wasn't so dark, I'd actually be tempted to say it looks like there's no windows in it, which I don't think is a great thing. Yeah, and I think that is basically an example of what I think is wrong with this in general, is it looks very flat. There's nothing to it that makes it look like an actual tractor. We will jump inside and have a look in the cab, and the problem really persists in here in that there's no decals, there's no speedo. The only really decent texture appears to be the seat. Everything else is very flat. Has no depth to it at all, and it's unfortunate. I mean, it looks like a decent model. If I just jump out again, it does look like a decent model, but I think it's let down by the texture, and yeah, that is unfortunate. Jumping in again, we have no IC, so it is just standard as it is. And looking outside, left indicator works, right indicator works, and hazards. And looking at the front indicators work properly as well. No beacon at all, and as far as I know, no option. Lights, standard lights, front work lights, rear work lights, although they seem to be housed in sort of black pits. Oh no, there is something to it, but again, because there's no shine on them, on any of it, that's very difficult to tell that there is actually a light in there. So yeah, the flatness doesn't help this at all. But yeah, they are there, and brake lights we have as well. So if we start it up, that's a standard in-game sound, I think. I certainly recognise that. I think it might be from a tractor that might have slightly more horsepower. But we'll give it a run around the test track quickly. It's very loud, I think, as well. Right, so yeah, suspension's good. No suspension at the rear and bar suspension at the front, so that works well. Good grip on the hillside. Yeah. See what it does under extreme. Yeah. Good. A little bit strange with the hand movements of the driver. But yeah, in general, it seems to work fine for its basic functionality. We'll turn it off and go and have a quick look at it in the shop. So here, now, first things first. Another issue I have with this. This is the shop. It's not here. It's not listed in the shop. These are all the mods section that I have loaded at the moment. Yeah. And it took me a while to find it, and that is because it appears under MISC. So that's unfortunate as well. That's another issue with this mod. there's nothing game-breakingly wrong with this. It just doesn't look good, and isn't in the right place, and it's lots of stuff that I'm kind of going, I don't want to use this as a result. Its options again. So another issue is it's got no daily maintenance. It's a 90 horsepower tractor, which is great. 120 litres, 24 miles an hour. Only customization is a front loader attachment for 800. So base price is 37,500. Most it can cost you is with the front loader at 38,300. So it's that's a pretty good description. This is a very basic mod. And as a result, it's not really a competition winning entry. Unfortunately, it can't be, because you take this compared to the TW pack, and you see two tractor models there with a lot more to them, and that I think is what it comes down to. It's basic, and it works, but there's nothing to recommend it beyond that. As a result, I think it's a 3-star mod. It's not. It needs polish. It needs refinement, and then it might be good mod. But as it stands at the moment, it's not. So that's basically my conclusion. I want to thank you for watching, and hope that you have enjoyed this mod spotlight. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.